first off, thank you to our parents. Without you, we would not be here. We thank you so much for your love and support throughout the years. We've got friends and family in from all over the place, and we are just absolutely thrilled. From San Francisco, LA, San Diego, both Carolinas,
Canada,
Michigan, Texas,
Australia,
Illinois. So we thank you so much for making here today. We're so excited to celebrate with you. There are some people, though, that are not with us today that we wanted to recognize. Aunt Marilyn in Detroit, my godparents, Bob and Joanne Della Sala, as well as my dad. While he's not here with us physically, he's here with us in spirit. We felt his presence leading up to this day, and throughout this beautiful day. We've had so much fun earlier today cruising around New York, so we know he's here and celebrating with us.
So I think some of you have drinks, but I want to make a toast to Tony P. Tony was a pretty amazing guy. He had a lot of amazing qualities. But I think one thing that really made him an original was his sense of humor. And I think everybody here who knew Tony P can appreciate that. So I want to make a toast by telling a short story about the day that I asked Tony if I could wed his only daughter. So Kelly was out of town, and I called Tony and asked him if he wanted to play a round of golf. And this was a little out of the ordinary because I never really hung out with Tony one-on-one before. So I'm pretty sure he knew what was up. And, I could hear the smile on the other end of the phone, and he said, "Yeah, it's a little rainy outside. Why don't we go to the shooting range?" People generally don't go when it's rainy, so we'll probably be the only ones there. So I said, okay, I know he's screwing with me, so all right, Tony, let's do that. So we went to lunch, and at lunch we shared a glass of bourbon, and I asked him if I could marry his daughter, and he said, "Yes, of course you can. I've been waiting for this for a long time, and you guys are already married, as far as I'm concerned. But you have to prove to me that in the event of a global economic meltdown and post-apocalyptic regression of society into hunter-gatherer nomadic culture, that you can provide food on the table for my daughter. So we're going to go to the shooting range, to the gun range, and you have to prove to me that you're a good shot." So I said, okay. That sounds great, Tony. So we go to the gun range, and just like he said, there was literally no one there. Or I think, as he put it, there was no witnesses. So the first thing, he took out the guns, and he told me, "Why don't you go to the end of the range and set up the targets while I check the sights?" I said, okay, he's really taking this pretty far. But all right. So I go to the end of the range, and I hang up the targets, and he's got a bunch of targets of squirrels and small vermin. I thought I was going to get shot, but he just kind of chuckled at me a few times and watched me zigzag down the range. Little did Tony know, as some of you guys might know, I spent a fair amount of my youth hunting small mammals. So, needless to say, I had a pretty tight grouping on my target, which you can actually see hanging over the bar over there. All the ones that are actually on target are from me, and every time it was Tony's turn to shoot, there was something wrong with the gun. So here we are, and I guess I proved my worth and my ability to provide for Kelly. And I think we wish Tony could be here in body, but we know that he's here with us in spirit. So next time you go to the bar, order a Manhattan for Tony P, and check out my tight grouping on my squirrel target.
So food's going to be coming out shortly. please relax, help yourself to some cocktails. We have some spirits from Grand 10 Distilling in the house, so please enjoy those as well. Thanks so much, Tens. And thank you to Allman for hosting us. This is fabulous. We look forward to seeing you all out on the dance floor. We're here till 11, and then for those who are up for an after party, we're going to be going to the Turn Mill on 27th Street. So looking forward to celebrating with you guys tonight. Thanks again. And now I'd like to introduce Carrie Tuohy. How's it going? You need a hit? You're welcome. You did.
Hello, everyone. My name is Carrie.